Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Outdoors with Don and Bob. Gonna do a little pond hopping, some bank fishing today. I'm at that small city park that I fished a few times before. Got a little rain just a little bit ago. The sun's coming out though, so gonna see what's in. I caught a few decent sized bass out of here, so not too bad. Didn't bring any ultralight stuff for the bluegill this time around, so we're just gonna strictly go for the bass and let's see what happens. Stick with me. There we go. Hit it on the sink. You gotta get it out. Oh, that's a decent one. Whatever it is, it's decent. That's catfish. Oh, there we go. Seems like it must be me for catfish and plastic worms, huh? That's not a bad little channel cat there, is it? There we go. All right, decent little sized channel cat. All right, buddy. Back you go. There we go. Finally tied into one. Tell you what, guys, we've gone around this lake with everything. Finally put on the crankbait and finally connected with one. Oh yeah, there we go. Not a biggie. It's first bass of the day anyway. There we go. Number two. Oh. They finally found what they wanted, huh? Took me a while. There we go. Oh, you were all over in that hook, ain't you? Yeah, I know. That's why I don't like treble hooks. There's another one. Oh, I think I found what they like, guys. That's 3 in a row. I'll tell you what. I have gone around this whole lake throwing everything else I had. And I said, okay, I'm not quitting. I'm going to go ahead and let me get my forceps out here. There we go, right close by. That was right almost on top of me there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Didn't have to be on the rocky bank after all, huh? Hold still, buddy. Well, we'll get a grip on him here. It'll squeeze too hard. Ow. Ow, we'll get him. There we go. That's a decent fish. I wonder if we got a cat. Find another catfish? Nope. Might have found another cat for a minute. Oh boy. Well, I'll tell you what. Just got to figure out how to get a hold of these guys so you don't get a hook in you. There we go. Another one. And if you'll notice, I'm now using a red square bill. And unfortunately, the reason I'm using a red square bill is my 40-year-old Rebel is down the bottom of this thing somewhere in a tree branch. But that's the way that goes. There we go. One more, huh? They're getting bigger as I stay. Maybe I shouldn't quit, huh? Still try to get the pliers on you. There we go. There we got him. One of them. And the other. There we go. Not a bad little fish. There, kid, I saw him come out and hit it. He came out right from the deal to come out and get it. Whew. Yes, buddy, I saw you come out and get it. But just ain't gonna reach down there and grab that. There we go. Not a bad fish, huh? He was right tight to the bank. Oh boy, let me get that back. He was right tight to the bank. My crank was about 2 feet out, and I could see him come out from underneath the bank to grab it quick. Real close. That's fun. Well, guys, I think we're gonna call her good for the day. Not a bad day. It wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad either. We picked up a fair amount of bass when it was all said and done. If you do a lot of fishing, you watch the video, you kind of know that's how days go. If you're new to fishing, if you're just learning, if you're just starting out, if you take anything away from today's video, don't quit. Don't give up. I went around, I threw a frog, I threw a worm, I threw crawdad, soft plastics, I threw chatterbait, I threw everything. I went around this place twice and picked up one catfish. A lot of times you say, okay, that's the way it's going to be, and you go home. But I stopped. I said, no, one more time, we're going to put on a crankbait. I put on my Rebel, and I started picking up fish. Unfortunately, I lost my Rebel. And a lot of times, somebody says, well, that's when you're going to quit. But now, I still kept it up. I then went with kind of a red, for crawdad color, square bill. I went with that, and I picked up more with that. So what it came down to is, if I'd have given up after the chatterbait, the worm, the frog, and the soft crawdad, I'd have gone home with a catfish. I stuck it out, I kept going, I didn't quit, I didn't give up, and I finally found what they wanted. And I picked up, I'll have to look when it's all done, when I edit, probably 8 or 9 bass, something like that. They weren't huge, pound and a half, something like that. But yeah, I went away with 9 or 10 fish instead of 1 because I didn't quit. So anyway, that's it for the day. If you follow it, if you came through the end, thanks for sticking with me. Hope to see you again real soon.